So we Zach showed us a number of places that weren't on, certainly weren't on Zillow yet at any rate. Mm-hmm. And so this was one of the options after explaining our criteria. He said, well, I've got a townhome in Capitol Hill, so, we should check that one out. So we did, and I was immediately basically in love with it. After it just wasn't cookie cutter at all. It just was unlike anything else we'd looked at. And it was in the exact right neighborhood. It just ticked all of the right boxes.
Yeah, I mean, basically, we were looking for something pretty specific as far as neighborhood and price range, and what's available in this neighborhood in this price range is pretty limited. So this exceeded all of our expectations of what we could find.
Yeah, I guess the most challenging part about buying a home was just the constant communication from the lender or the agent, or all the different paperwork that you have to sign. It just seemed like every 3 hours I had some urgent reply immediate email that to take care of. That was probably the most challenging part.
Yeah, it was new construction, and just the timeline and schedule for building new townhomes, especially with city inspections and how long it takes to finish up the things. It can be unpredictable about how long that'll take.
The first advice I guess I would give somebody who's looking to buy a home is to get a decent list of the things they really want. Figure out what's truly important and what's just kind of nice to have. Because particularly in this market right now, it's very unlikely that you're going to tick every single box that you want. You're not going to find the perfect place and the perfect location for the perfect price. So you really need to come up with a good list. And the next thing is honestly get a real estate agent. After closing on our place, I was looking at Zillow every other day to kind of see like, oh, did we make the right decision? Is something going to pop up that's going to be like way better or way better value? And the answer was no. I personally didn't see anything that even compared to what we had anywhere near the price range. So I would definitely say get an agent who you can explain your criteria to, who can show you these properties that are still under construction that aren't on the market yet, or perhaps if you're not looking for a new construction, just use their ties to figure out, hey, what might become available soon, because this is a really tough market to buy in.
Yeah.
And it would be almost foolhardy to do it alone, I think.
Yeah. So the other advice to somebody buying a new home, like Sean said, get a real estate agent and have a good list of what you really want to have as opposed to nice to have. It would be to do some research beforehand and understand, like via Zillow or somewhere else, like what you can get in your price range, so you don't have unrealistic expectations to go into it. So I think knowing the market in that aspect made us have a really good understanding of what was reasonable to look for, even going into the process.
What stood out to me most about Zach, I think, was his just sort of demeanor in general. From talking to other real estate agents, I really got the vibe that a lot of them were really pushy. They were just trying to, get you to look at whatever so that, they could, make money off of you. I didn't really get that vibe from Zach at all. It really felt like Zach was interested in finding the right place for us, not just in selling us something as quickly as possible so that he could cash in and move on. I 100% recommend Zach to others, yes. I can't remember who I was talking to the other week. One of my friends, he just got married, and he's looking at buying a place. His job's going well and everything like that. And I was like, all right, well, make sure that you talk to the real estate agent I worked with if you're actually serious. So yes, I 100% will recommend Zach, and in fact have.
Yes, I would definitely recommend Zach because we got the place we wanted, and pretty quickly and relatively painlessly, so that's the best situation that you could have.